Wanjani boli wakare, wanjani noya, wanjani wakare, Yesu wika. Wanjani boli wakare, wanjani noya, wanjani wakare, Yesu wika. Oh, Heavenly Father, speak to us. So we are going to talk about love in marriage. Some of us, we don't have love. We pray that as we are going to read, to go through this topic, we humble ourselves before Thee. It is our humble prayer through the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Brothers and sisters, I welcome you wherever you are. We are going to look about what are the types of love in marriage, both health and unhealth. Before that, how do you use the word love? Umeiona upendo katika maisha yako? Ama in any situation that you are, do you have what we call love? How do you use the word love in your life? You love your significant other. Najua, when we talk about love, you can love your kids, you can love your parents, you can love your siblings, or you can do it. You can love your friends in different ways. Let us see why our loves makes us mad, or in other ways, in good ways or bad ways, or we can say negative in negative way, in a positive way. When you go through this topic, this title, we are going love. It is a word that some of us use a lot. Maybe you can say, I love you, I love your face, I love your dressing code, I love that color on you, I just love your smile. Maybe I love eating burritos, something like that. I love you is actually being used in many ways. So you can use it even according to your maybe little kids. Some of us never feel comfortable using the word out loud. Let us think. Kuna watu ambao hawapendi using this word about love. Let us think about uh, this word because we use it in different emotions. You can use it anywhere. Maybe as we approach maybe to get, and kuna wale ambao wako karibu kuingia katika ndoa, already you are in marriage. We should think about the different kinds of love. Maybe you are going to meet with it. Some are good for you, and others maybe what? Let's say are healthy, and some are what? Maybe unhealthy. It can be opposite of it. So I want we just like the word erotic. When I'm talking about this word that we call eros, unaiandika tu kwenda chini so that we do what? We are going to look about for us. The first one is about erotic. The second one is about philia, and another one is about storage, and the last one is agape. So that is the examples of love that we are going to talk about. Let's start with the first one. When we talk about erotic, this is a passionate love. A passionate love, and it is the one that made some people go through heartbreaks. Sijui kama umeipitia hapo. We might as well get that one out of the ways. First, eros is erotic, all sexual or passionate love. It is often all about need, and it is more about the person who's feeling sexually attractive. Ndio maana nilisema this one leads to people in maybe in a position that you cannot help you. It is all about the person who is the focus of that love, or thing that is the focus of that love. It is addicting. It can cause great joy and great sorrows. When it comes for those who are dating, it might be cause sorrows. But for those who are in marriage, maybe they can enjoy also in them. They can also get sorrows, they can get divorced. It isn't always good for you more art breaks, more arts are broken due to the unfulfillment of erotic love. Hapa unajua ni pale unapata mtu anakudanganya like when it just come, I'll just give you a gift, kitu kama hiyo. Watu wengi wamedanganywa that way. For those who are in a relationship, this is the love that make others to go through what we call heartbreaks. Wengine wanachinyonga, wengine hata they don't understand themselves. When you are in love that is erotic, hata wale ambao wameoana, pia it leads to what we call pressure, and it leads to what stress. It can lead to divorce. The second love is about philia. When we are talking about the love that called philia, this is the love of friends and equals. Your friends. So it can be the love between lovers when they are been together for a long time. Unajua, there is a time we talked about how to start a relationship. Ni njia gani ambayo unaweza anza relationship? We talked about the first thing you need to put a good foundation. You need to be friends ndio mweze kujuana kiundani. So when we talk about this love of philia, this one ni wale watu ambao walikuwa friends for a long time and are not so old and important anymore. It is also called brotherly love, as in the city of Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. Of course, it could be sisterly love, and it is the accepting love of God friendship. Hii ni love ambayo iko sawa, ni msingi ambao unaweka huyu mtu ambaye mumekutana naye, na you know, mtu ambaye mumekutana na yeye, like tuseme tushakutana na wewe leo, we are like strangers, we don't know much about ourselves, so you have to put that foundation very well in a better position. So ukiangalia hapa, when we talk about this philia, this is the love that is good for your health, the touch of a loved one. The philia touch lovers blood pressure iko chini, si sana, haiko sana. People in loving relationships feel your love, feed doctors fees, awendi hospitali sana. That is actually I was doing my research, nikapata kuwa when you have the philia love, si sana unafanya nini, you visit doctors, even so test fees, have less pain and have more positive emotions. All of these positive consequences of philia love, loving friendship makes us more resilient when hard times came. Unajua huyu mtu kama you put a foundation or a good foundation, hata kama unajua in marriage is not a one thing through or a one week, it is a continuous, ni kitu ambayo iko permanent. You are not going to enter like maybe you are dating someone, ufike njiani ufanye nini, you lose hope, uachane naye. When it comes to marriage, this is a continuous, actually ni kitu iko huko, you huwezi toka, you cannot run away from it if you are not prepared for it. Just go through these types of love, but hiyo ya kwanza nayo, hiyo erotic make people go around, even Sava. And the third one is about storage. When I'm talking about storage love, is love of parents for children. Wazazi, kama wewe mzazi, unajua there is a situation hata wewe unafika unasema I wish ningekuwa na nini, ingekuwa na mtoto. Ama you are in marriage, mumekaa sana like 4 years, maybe someone ataki mufanye nini, mpate mtoto, something like that. This kind of love is what mothers know best, but isn't talked about too much. When we talk about love, it is the love of parents for children. Ni ile love ambayo watoto wameingia. So that love of what? Of children. It is also described as the most natural of love. Natural in that it is present without corrections. It is emoted because we can't help ourselves, and it pays the risk and attention to as to whether the person is worthless or rough. Is often transient behavior that couldn't pay to love they're actually it going to relate it inferior. When it comes to this inferior, hawa watu hata hawana mafikra like they are going to have kids. They don't even think about. When it comes to storage, it is being tolerated here because children, despite truly maybe inferior love. For example, let's say ukiangalia wamama zetu, hata kama tukiwa venye tulivyo, hata when can continue maybe. For example, women can continue to love their children despite truly awful behaviors. They wouldn't tolerate in their girlfriends. Ukiona hawa this our mothers, they can tolerate to us, but they cannot tolerate to their friends, their spouses. It seems to come unbidden in the care of a newborn, and it grows to allow us to love our kids despite their behaviors. Thank goodness for that. In many ways, ukiangalia, it is probably a genetically programmed and hardwired love compared to the affection or affectionate love period, which is maybe not so odd weird. The rest love is about agape love. When I'm talking about agape love of mankind, the love molded on the love of the Christian God for men and for the love of man for God. Hii ndio love ambayo tunafaa tulilie Mungu aweze kufanya nini? Kututimizia katika ndoa zetu, hata katika mahusiano zetu. There is the love that is given whether or not it is returned. It is the love without any self-benefit. Actually, there is no self-benefit in here, in this love. So, it is the kindness for all humankind. This kind of love is important in the process of forgiveness. Najua kuna watu wengine they can't even forgive others. So forgiveness here is mandatory. It is important to your ability, because the inability to forgive is associated with anger and a number of hereditary outcomes. That is are not good. It is also that sets a very hard puppet. It might be at the foundation of happiness and contentment. When we talk about this, here is whereby you get that there is love in the contentment, whereby watu wanafanya nini? Wanapendana. So the last part that we are looking is about this, and I want to quote something. When maybe you are focused or ama umeingia katika mahusiano, you are almost focused on your what? On your erotic love. I think we hope you get it. The good news for your budget is that human can usually only have erotic love for one person at a time. Unapata watu wengine like they are dating with like 5 men. Lakini kwa wanaume inakuanga kazi ngumu, but for ladies they can date na hakuna penye atawapeleka. So it means one card good for you. If you are planning cards for your filial love, I hope that you have quit if you and they make you smile and they get a punch pack. If you are planning cards for your storage love, you're probably just planning on some heartbreak or accept for yourself. If you are planning watu wengine even they don't know where they are heading, wako tu kwa wameingia tu kwa ndoa because other people are there, ama because of rejection maybe from parents, ama zile those challenges that they are going through. Let me tell you my dear brothers, usijiingize kwa shimo wewe mwenyewe, kwa maana ukiangalia ndoa is not just one thing. You have to prepare yourself psychologically, because you have a responsibility that you are going to do what? To take as a wife, as a man, you have responsibility. So ukiingia jinsi ambavyo unataka, because you know a wedding is just a one day thing, and let me tell you, a wedding, kufanya harusi usifanye this one is not a ticket to do what? To retain that responsibility of a wife, to retain that responsibility of a man, or to keep the marriage. Of course, hata ukiangalia, just take your time, uangalie wale watu ambao wamefanya harusi. But that is according to God's will. We have to do what? To do the marriage that God accepts us. But naomba uangalie katika maisha haya ambayo tunaishi, watu wale ambao wanafanya harusi nowadays, people wanafanya harusi si kama kitambo. Kitambo we have advisors. Nowadays even if you advise somebody, ni watu wengine ambao hawasikii, they are just there. So ukiangalia about this, we need to have agape love in our marriage, in our relationship. Wacha Mungu atubariki, mkuwe na siku njema, mkuwe na mafanikio. Can we pray? Almighty Father above in heaven, thank you, Lord, because we have gone through all types of love. It might be that in our life we have erotic love, but today we have seen that we need to repress it with agape love, and that is the love that comes from above. Lord, we dedicate our relationship, our marriages unto you, and we pray that you walk with us. Show us what we are supposed to do with this, our humble prayer, through the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Thank you. Have a blessed night. Let's meet when God will give us another opportunity